Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Johnson with Alterman and Johnson Family Chiropractors, and you're joining us for Q&A with Doctors A and J. And with us today is Alyssa Bopp. And Alyssa, I'm going to let you tell everybody about yourself.
Sure, thanks. Hey everybody, I teach Bradley classes. It's the longer title is Husband Coach Childbirth or Bradley Natural Childbirth classes. I took the classes locally when I was pregnant with my first, a little over about 10 years ago. And then I started teaching them almost 8 years ago. So I've been in the Jacksonville area serving pregnant moms and their families for a little bit of time. The method focuses on natural childbirth.
So can you just tell us a little bit more about the method, natural childbirth? And you said, what was one of the longer versions of the name of it?
So the original name is Husband Coach Childbirth, which we can use partner coached as well.
Yep.
And the premise was born from Dr. Bradley himself. He was born and raised on a farm, and he watched animals give birth. And so when he went to obstetric school and saw, this was in the 40s, saw that women were not really achieving birth the way that he felt like it should be done. He tried some of his own methods and basically stayed with the women while they labored. And eventually he realized, you know what, I think the dads or the partners would be the best person to stay with the laboring mom. And so he developed classes at the hospital that he was working at for dads to take. And then that way it allowed the dads to be in the labor and delivery room, which previously wasn't really a thing. So the classes focus a lot on teaching the partner to help be with the mom, coach the mom through labor, a lot of information just so they can feel like they're a part of the team, informed in the process, and then they can come together and support each other, but a lot of making sure the dads or the partners know what they can do for mom.
So, Alyssa, I think that Bradley classes are always a good idea, just because of what you just said and what that allows the partner to, what the role that allows the partner to play. But especially right now, when some hospitals are not letting doulas come in with the birthing mom, and the dad or the partner can step up and play an even bigger role.
Yeah.
So I think this is a really even more important time for partners to have this information. So you're going to share a tip with us, something that partners can do in preparation. Yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn it over to you. Go ahead.
So the first tip I have is to practice relaxation. Relaxation is one of the tenets of the Bradley Method, with the premise being that if you are able to relax during contractions, you won't be adding any unnecessary pain. And so, it's funny, in the US, our idea of relaxation sometimes is like sitting down watching a movie, but that might actually be very relaxing. Sometimes we're really mentally focused, we may even be tensing during the movie. So really this time when we're forced to be home much more than we're used to, is a great time to practice really focusing on how to get into a deep relaxation state. The Bradley Method teaches 3 types of relaxation. We talk about physical relaxation, which is usually the more obvious one, where your muscles are relaxed, you're in a comfortable position. But we also talk about mental and emotional relaxation. So mental is, what are you thinking about? And then emotional is, how do you feel about that, or what's going on around you? Because those two can play a part in your birth, and especially in a time like this. So taking the time at home together and even individually to relax is important. Get into a comfortable spot, maybe on your couch or on your bed. If you have some music, maybe without words, that might help you be relaxed. And then just try to, deep breathe and focus on yourself and caring for yourself, because you might find that you're not very good at it. A lot of us Americans are not very good at taking time to really relax. And it can be uncomfortable at first. So during this time where we have some weeks at home, just build up, maybe start with 5 minutes, maybe with your partner, and then you can do it separately, because partners need to be relaxed as well in that birthing situation. So that's really the main type of, or the first tip to have is practice that relaxation when we have this time, and less obligations right now on most of our plates. Literally less places for us to go to affords us a little bit more time.
So then the idea would be to practice these relaxation techniques now so that they come more naturally when it comes time to give birth for both partners. Yes?
Yes, absolutely. I found over the years that when students come back and talk to the classes, or just, let me know their birth story, they talk about the need to really practice it, because if you just kind of think, it's not a big deal, how hard is it? And the time comes and you're not able to relax, you're going to wish you had time to practice it before. Because, tensing up, I even tell my moms, I'm like, look, you can try tensing up through a contraction and see how it feels, and then try relaxing through a contraction and see how much better that feels. And so really practicing, awareness of your body, knowing the different levels of relaxation. Like when you're going to fall asleep at night, you'll notice your body kind of in stages releases the tension. That's what we're looking for, being able to really release the tension so you can bring that into your labor and help to not have as much pain during contractions.
So Alyssa, these are the types of things that you delve more deeply into in your classes, yes?
Yes. Yep,
okay.
That's correct. Yep.
And in the current situation, current circumstances, I think you told me that you're doing virtual classes.
That's right.
Now you run a series of classes over a period of time, and then when that one finishes, you start another series.
Yes, that's true? Yes.
Okay, and then by the time your next series comes up, maybe we'll still be in these circumstances, maybe not, but you're flexible and fluid and doing whatever needs to be done to support parents that are pregnant and birthing. Yes.
Yep. So when in class, I'd be able to deal a bit more hands-on to show some techniques, but I'm running classes virtually right now. And honestly, I think the couples enjoy being in their own home as I kind of coach them on what to do together. They can practice contractions and relaxation, and I can, they're comfortable in their home. So there is a benefit to that as well.
Absolutely. So Alyssa, tell us how people can find you, and then we'll also add that to the description of the video so people can click on your links and find you, but just go ahead and tell us.
Sure. You can find me on the directory at the bradleybirth.com website. You can just search for your area or Florida or by my name, and that'll bring up my information. And sending people through the Bradley website allows them also to take a look at more information on the Bradley method as a whole.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing with us. I think that these tips are so helpful, and just give moms and dads a little window into what Bradley method is. So
yeah, thank you.
Thank you for being with us.